Hey guys, I think it's unbox time. Who you gonna call?
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go.
Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel. You guys know it. Your home for tech, toys, and talk, and of course the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So, it's time for an unbox. What do you guys say? Now, yes, I've been holding on to this one for a while. You'll see in the later on exactly why. This is the 3 3/4 O-ring Ghostbusters from the movie. Now, this is something that actually went live to pre-order on Ghostbusters Day. Yeah, that's right, June 8th, June 8th of 2024, which was the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters coming out in 1984 on June 8th. I was there at the firehouse along with many others, including Hey Archer of Nerd Affiliated, along with the rest of his crew, and everybody went crazy. As soon as this went live, we were all hopping on our cell phones, popping on some QR codes for a direct link. HASBRO Pulse was there, and the amazing team behind the Ghostbusters HasLabs, plural. They were there kind of teasing a potential Ecto 1, which obviously we got later on. But they were also showing off in hand, two in the box, which was a great experience. I'm going to have a link to my video about the tuna box live interview at the firehouse in case you guys want to check it out in the video description below. But lo and behold, I am digging this. I'm digging. Part of me does not want to open this because of this weathered kind of VHS kind of motif we got going on here. I mean, it just looks cool. Plus, you could just have it open like this to display them in all their glory, right? But I'm going to open them up. You guys know me. I'm an unboxer. Hashtag let them breathe. Now, these come with all their accessories. O-ring Ghostbusters. Did we ever think we would actually get O-rings? Who knows? Excuse the camera. New equipment. It does auto-focusing. Let me see if I can get it. Or not auto-focusing, but auto-tracking. We're going to take that off. But we get some great detail on here. Little write-up. If you want to freeze the video right there, you can go ahead and read it. We got it in multiple languages. We get proton packs for each. We get accessories. We get ecto goggles, PKE and trap. And these are some pretty good. Well, maybe the image right there won't do it justice, but let's crack this open and show you guys exactly what's in the box. And we're going to use our handy dandy Swiss Army knife. Never leave home without it. Now, for those who want to be careful to preserve it in all of its glory, we do have a little piece of scotch tape right up here and a little bit of scotch tape down here. So it depends on what you want to do. There are choices. There are choices to have. I'm going through the top. Now, I am tempted on getting a second set just so I have the display. Keep them in the box like I just mentioned. And let's take a look right here. We get a nice little diagram, little schematics of the neutrino wand and the proton pack in all of its glory. So we'll set that off to the side. And there we are. Just two little trays. One with the neutrino wand separately. That's cool. And then one with the guys with their packs and gear. First one we're going to pull out is obviously going to be Egon. God, man, this is freaking me out. What's freaking me out is These look really great in hand. But as someone who was alive, who was a kid in the 80s, who had GI Joes, that we had the O-rings, it's kind of taking me back. But what's really freaky is they look so small, or look so small in my hand. You know, it looks so small in my hand, but I mean, these are exactly the size they would have been, and you can clearly see the O-ring. See if I can get the camera to. You can see the O-ring band right there. But man, this it kind of takes me back, that scale. Now the proton pack does just peg right off. It's almost a RGB style, if you recall, with how they have the bands going on the back. So the package just comes right off. There's not a whole lot of detail on here. We got the cyclotron lights. Now I am tempted, just tempted, to try and add a little bit of coloring to this. Like maybe not necessarily the ribbon cable, but the shock mount right there. I am tempted to do that. Maybe create like a little splash of red down here where we would have the do not all the labels. I would love to see something like that, but at this scale, I think it would kind of cause more damage than good. Now take a look at this. We have the elbow pad right here, right? It actually breaks off when you bend the arm. It shows a little bit of separation right there. So there is that. I think that's cool though. This really looks really good. See if I can get a little bit of focus on Egon's head. This really does look good. I mean, for a 3 3/4 O-ring, I think this looks phenomenal. See if we can get this to focus. There you go. I mean, it looks good. It really looks good. I like that we have the pant hose right there, and they kind of have it tucked in the back, which I dig, and that is very accurate right there, guys. That is very, very, very accurate. Now let's grab one of the Neutrona wands. I'm going to flip back to our previous screen. There we go. So, this is, I mean, it's a plastic. I mean, I guess you could take a little bit of a heat to it to make it a little bit more bendable. But do we really need that? Now, how does this connect? It actually pegs right in. So this right here, we have a little gap right here, and that's where this part is going to peg into. There you go. And I like how this kind of automatically bends like that. So let's see, this also will peg into the side here. There you go. And let's see how it looks on our Egon. It looks really good. It looks really good here. I'm going to have to play around with these, but I mean, how well do they stand on the table? Let's find out. Let's see here. Yeah, he stands on his own, but I will get some peg stands for him. The only ones I have right now are going to be too big for him. These are meant for 4 6-inch scale. Well, we'll just... Oh, no, it's going to work. Alright, so I can actually put him on the peg stands I have for my 6-inch figures. So there we go. Okay, that's awesome. Let me show you guys what I just did. So literally, we can have him running. That's awesome right there. So just on a regular 6-inch 6-inch peg stand, you can get it like on Amazon. That's where I get mine. Take a look at that. We got Egon running. That is awesome. So I can do some crazy stuff. We can do some pretty crazy stuff now with the guys because I have more of those stands around. So let's get the autofocus back. So I mean that's awesome. That is very awesome right there, guys. So let's go ahead and get the other guys out. Now normally, guys, I'm not a big fan of 3 3/4, but using these stands, I got Ray and Egon going here. They look fantastic. Got a little running pose. The joints, the limbs, the joints here they are nice and solid, guys. They are very solid. We can pose them. We don't have to worry about some loose joints. That was something we sometimes got. Either joints on the old G.I. Joe O-rings from way back when, or any O-rings back in the day. Sometimes some of the joints felt a little loose. They may loosen up over time, but I mean, if you're just posing for display purposes, this is great. We got Winston and Venkman, and of course they gave us Venkman with his, his flight suit untucked. They look great. I mean, they really do look great. I mean, yes, it's the same proton pack on all of them, but I like this. They are posable. We can have a lot of fun with these. And I like that I can double them up on one 6-inch figures peg stand. That's great. I love that. So, now, you guys know I do have a Firehouse diorama. I'm going to be doing a separate video where we actually showcase these guys off with something else that I happen to have. That'd be in a separate video, guys. But I love how this looks. I'm going to throw up some photos I just took right there. And as you guys can see, they look fantastic. They look amazing. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, or hell, a fan of any kind of 80s collectibles, and you're jonesing for some old style O-rings, first time we ever got Ghostbuster O-rings, and they look fantastic. They really do look fantastic here, as you guys can see. I mean, it does look like Venkman. The Winston one, he looks a little goofy, a little cheesy. Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, I mean, they do look great. They look really, really great. And I can't wait to do some more posing with them later on. But guys, that's it. 40th anniversary O-Ring Ghostbusters. It's a home run. And if you are someone who wants to take them out, put them back in, you can do that. I think I'm going to get myself a second set, so I can have one set on display in this retro Ghostbusters VHS kind of style box. This looks fantastic. It's a home run, guys. It is. You guys know what I call it. I call it a no-brainer. And that's definitely it, guys. Hey, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything whatsoever, please drop it in the comment section below. If you guys want me to check out more O-Ring figures down the line, whether it's G.I. Joe or any kind of collectibles, please let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, if there's something coming out through the pipeline you want me to check out, I do have quite a bit coming through, let me know. And guys, don't forget, every Friday night at 10:30 p.m. on Dave's Dimension, and also on the Outer Dimensions podcast channel. That's right, the Brothers of Deconstruction are back. Dre and Dave are back every Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on the Outer Dimensions podcast channel and also Dave's Dimension simulcasting. So guys, please come join us every Friday night as we chop apart movies, TV shows, and much, much more, and check out who we're going to have with us. Each week we're going to have some different guests coming through. We have some great collectors, great friends of the community coming through the pipeline, so please come and join us. But guys, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to